A very good morning, Abby.
Good morning.
My warmest thanks to you to accept my invitation, and thank you so much to share this platform. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay. So please tell me, how are you?
Very warm. It's very humid in Japan at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, so hoping autumn will come soon.
Yes, but here in India, the location where I'm living, it's very cool over there. It's raining since morning.
Really?
So the weather is, weather is so pleasant.
Lovely, yeah.
Okay. So just I have few questions. You are also a wonderful coach of spoken English, and we know very well Abby. I think Abby is fine.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So there are so many challenges for English learners, right? So my question for you that you mentioned, I visited your profile actually. So I want to ask a little question related to mothers. According to you, can you share your experience and as English coach, especially teaching spoken English to mothers, please?
Yeah. Well, okay, so I'm British and I'm living in Japan. So I'm learning Japanese. And it's really hard when you're a mother. You've got to look after the kids, you're looking after the house, you've got a job as well. There's no time for language learning. And I found this when I'm trying to do my Japanese lessons. I have to change the time. My kids get sick. I can't go to my lesson. They can't go to school. Everything changes.
Yes.
So what I found is mothers need a really flexible timetable.
Yes.
More than other people, I think. So what I wanted to create something that had a lot of flexibility for mums, so they can come. We have set times to meet, but there are lots of different times during the week. And we have a group conversation class. So mums can come, they join in the group. If they can only stay for 10 minutes, that's fine. We just say hello, 10 minutes. It still keeps you in touch with English. The point of the group is to build relationships as well. So you become friends with people. And then that in turn gives you more incentive to speak English, to use your English, because you actually want to speak to the people that you're meeting. So that was the two main things, was flexibility and having some people that you like talking to. And that's why I started Mum's English Circle, which is the conversation club that I run.
Actually, it is really so inspiring when it comes to mother. So it is very heart-touching for us as well, because it is undeniable that there are so many challenges in our way, because I'm also a mother. So I can relate with the life of them to complete household works, work pressure, to manage our work life. It is really very challenging. So what especially inspired you to focus on, especially for mothers, Abby?
I knew that mums, so having the common thread of they're having no time and being in one place one week and the next week it's totally different, and then everything changes every week. But also when I started learning Japanese, I had lessons, I went to school, I did my study, and it was okay. I learned, but it didn't really stick until I found a language exchange partner. And we've actually become good friends. We've been meeting now for 5 years. Yeah, nearly 5 years. And we've become good friends. And it's that friendship that has really changed things in Japanese learning for me. Because, having that somebody I want to talk to, someone I have something in common with, we get on well. really is such a different way to learn a language,
Yes.
different from lessons.
Mhm.
They're both necessary. You need lessons to get your new vocabulary, to
Mhm.
practice those grammar things properly.
Yes.
But you also need conversation in
Mhm.
order to use all that knowledge.
Yes.
And
Correct.
yeah, so I mean, mothers love to talk. It's the stereotype, isn't it? Mothers meetings. So I thought, yeah, we need this. We mothers need this.
Mhm.
And I wanted to make it
Mhm.
a global club, not just for Japanese, not just for people in Britain or whatever.
Yeah.
But I know lots of people who learn English are interested in
Mhm.
traveling, in other cultures.
Mhm.
English is opening up the world for them. So that's why I wanted to make it global. And in a Mum's English Circle, we've had members from at least 10, maybe 12 different countries
Oh,
already.
wow. Mhm.
And it's great. It's really interesting to hear different, what's happening today in your country. It's a festival.
Yes.
It's we're eating this kind of food.
Yes.
It's so interesting as well.
It's a good way we can learn a lot, right? We can have a touch with different culture,
Yeah.
society, people, mindset, thoughts. We
Mhm.
can learn, and I think here group session also works sometime, right?
Yeah.
So, according to you, Abby, I mean, many people they prefer only group sessions, and someone they like only one-to-one session. So, according to you, which one is good as a coach?
Oh, it's so hard to say because it really depends on your aims, and they can change over time. So,
Uh-huh.
as a beginner, maybe you want quite intense, you know nothing. You need
Yeah.
intensive one-to-one lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think when you can speak a bit and you know some things, you need
Mm-hmm.
more practice. But then you might go off and do you need some specialist knowledge
Yes.
that a group wouldn't give you.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be go back to one-to-one lessons with a specialist teacher,
Yes.
or exam preparation or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it depends, and it changes over time. You don't have to stick with one type of
Mm-hmm.
lesson or one type of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
As you change, you grow as a person, your language changes, your
Mm-hmm.
needs change. Different teachers can help you in different ways. So yeah, it all depends on your goals, really.
Wonderful. True. It's true. And personally, I believe during my this teaching journey, like initially, if level is so beginner, A1, even they know only how to introduce just that one, because currently at present time I'm dealing with three students. They are homemakers, and the challenges are there. Okay, so many works are there, how to do, and some like shyness is also there to participate in a group that I don't know how to speak a single word. So
Mhm.
it is difficult for me to participate. So I need personal session. So
Yeah,
it varies person to person, I believe.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. So, as a coach, just Abby, I'm inviting and connecting myself internationally because just I want to know more. I want to explore more, some strategy, methodology, how to teach, how to guide,
Mm,
because this journey is endless. It doesn't matter that you are a teacher. Even
mm,
I am learning every day, maybe some new idiom, some beautiful expression, and I'm trying to explore new teaching methods
mm,
to make my lesson interesting. So, one question more related to it, Abby.
mhm.
So, how do you teach if the level is so beginner? They don't know how to structure a simple sentence, even. They only know. They memorize that thing. They can memorize, okay, my name is this, place is this, my
Mhm,
hobby is this.
mhm, mhm.
That's it. So,
Yeah, I think so. Going back to when I was a beginner in Japanese, And the things I could remember were things I needed to say, like, how much is this? And where's the train? Where does this train go?
Yes.
And actually they would be quite physical things.
Yes.
So when I was outside the classroom and I was at the train station or at the shop, and I'd be going, oh no, what's that word? So to have like a physical memory of the thing for beginners, to do role plays and get them to act out the situation, for it to be quite practical stuff like shopping, getting the bus, or whatever it is. It's having the need to speak, because otherwise they're just going to speak their own language. There's no need for English. What is there's a problem, we have to solve it. How are we going to do this? So what can we say, what can we use? And then having the problem to solve makes it stick in your memory, because I had this problem and I said this and that worked, so next time I've got the same problem, do it again. That works. Okay. And the problem solving, not a huge problem, but something's happened and you need to get the right information. That's a big sort of memory stick. That's the right word. Memory booster, if you like.
Yes, definitely. And there is one more thing that I come across always, Abby, that some lingering thoughts are there in learners' mind, that how to track the progress and how to start self-paced learning.
Yes. Yeah, it's so hard as beginner if you've never studied a language in that way. I think what I would like learners to do is to record themselves, to either video or maybe just audio, and just have them speak, give them something to talk about, self-introduction or something, and speak, and then keep that recording. They keep it, maybe not you, but they keep it, and then remind them 6 months later or however long later, listen back to that recording. How do you feel now, and do you feel like you've made progress? I think that's a really effective way to do it. And it make, when you listen to yourself in recordings and you go, oh no. Well, everyone does that. Everyone does that.
It's true.
Yeah. It's something that that this was me 6 months ago, and I've changed and I've grown, so it's kind of a different person. So listen, be brave and listen back to yourself, and then see, evaluate yourself if you think you've made progress or not.
Definitely, for sure, Abby. Actually, I strongly believe that you have to record if you really want to score yourself, you want to size up your speaking, and you are thinking how to analyze that I am improving or not. So recording is the best option. Maybe it sounds very awkward sometimes to record yourself, but yes, you should go with this kind of activity. It is beautiful. If you really are serious learner, you want to see an improvement. And I think if you don't have that much of time, so definitely with the help of this video, I want to like to share that 1 minute is enough for you. That 1 minute you can record yourself and try to listen to it. Not daily, but yes, weekly you can plan, okay, 1 week later I will watch my video. Uh, is there any change? Yes or no? And inch by inch you can progress, because out of sudden it is not going to happen. So do you think that, Abby, it is very important to keep ourselves motivated during this journey and carry a positive mindset? It takes time. It's not 30 days, 60 days. So what is your views on that, Abby?
Oh, it's so long, isn't it? It's really, motivation is so important when you've been at it for months, years. Yeah, and you think, am I ever going to get better at this? It's the same things. So yeah, mindset. I mean, I think realistic mindset is okay. You don't have to be positive about it every time. But yeah, your motivation will go up and down, and sometimes you don't want to touch it. You, you don't want to think about English, let alone go to lessons. That's okay. That's okay. Have a break.
Yes.
It's also good for your brain to have a break. But yeah, going back to having friends, if you've got friends, if you actually like your lessons, if you like the people that you're talking with, it's so much easier to keep going to lessons, to keep going having these conversations. Yeah, like I said, I was meeting my language exchange partner for 5 years now, and yeah, I'm not bored of her yet. We still get on well, and because it's that relationship, and we enjoy spending time. It's so important.
Great, Abby. One more thing, what kind of like piece of advice would you like to give to mothers who really want to improve their English? I think there is one positive thing I believe in 2023, that we are blessed that technology is there. We can interact internationally and we can practice with a body. Is it so?
Definitely, yeah.
Yes, and now it's easy a bit, I think.
Yeah.
So, any piece of advice for mothers?
I think it's true, there's so much out there, there's so many apps and so many books. It's quite difficult actually to decide. But I think if you're not enjoying what you're doing at the moment, change it. Because there's no harm, your teacher won't be offended. If you're not enjoying lessons, then you're not learning. So stop that. Find something you really enjoy and then stick with it. That's the most important thing, is just try different things and find one that you really enjoy. That will help you stick with it, and then do it. If it's a book, start and finish it. And then, if it's an app, go from the start and get to the end of it. Get all the points. Yeah, the journey is there, because I think often, like with my Japanese, you get a new thing. Oh wow, this is amazing, and you start again from zero. You've got to finish as well. You've got to get to the end of the journey to get all the good stuff in. So find something you like and stick with it.
Definitely. Yes, actually. One more thing that you mentioned on your profile, that you are in a mission to connect yourself like English learners along with teachers. So could you give a brief along with your summit program also? So you can explain more so that my audience can aware about it. So you can share, please, Abby.
Thank you. So as well as the Conversation Circle, I'm organising a summit, which is happening at the end of September. And it's for English learners to meet English teachers. So we've got 24 teachers from all over the world who are speaking about how to get fluent in English. And there's lots of different presentations about learning vocabulary, your pronunciation, mindset and confidence as well. How to make a plan and stick with it. how to use games, how to help your children, lots of different things going on in the summit. It's all free to attend. You can get a ticket from learnenglishevent.com. It's free and you can watch every recording for 48 hours. And it happens from September 28th, 4 days online.
Wow, wonderful. So definitely I will share the link and every detail, even related to your profile, everything in the description box. So it would be easy to reach you out. So it would be helpful for many people, many learners across the world, I think.
I hope so, yes.
Yes. So thanks again, Abby. Before wind up this session, anything else, if you have any question for me, you can ask.
Yes. Tell me, where are you in India?
In India, I'm living in Jamshedpur. It is located in the state of Jharkhand.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you like about English?
Actually, this language is really so beautiful that I like the most.
Okay.
Right. There are so many things that we used to always, we have to teach our student the tone, the rhythm, so many things, how to add flavor into it. That is not in our mother tongue, actually, to be very honest. Hindi is my mother tongue, but some languages that I personally don't like because it shows that respect is not there. But when it comes to English, it is really so beautiful. You can show your gratitude, love, affection in a beautiful manner. For example, in our mother tongue, we say like tum. You means tum. So some people say it in a different way, in a very harsh tone. So it is very disheartening sometimes when they are not in a good mood. But in English, it's not like that. We have a good control over the language, how to converse with somebody and how to avoid this kind of harsh language. And one more thing, the first reason why I like this, only this is a language that with the help of this language, you can connect internationally. For example, just I'm able to converse with you only because of this powerful language. And as a mother, actually, this language changed my life.
Yeah.
Yes, because after my marriage, I have taken 15 years of pause. So that's why I said I am really blessed to have technology by sitting at home with the help of online. I started over my career again after 15 years. So yeah, definitely I'm going to fall in love with this language.
Brilliant. Oh, that's really interesting. Thank you.
Yes. Anything else, Abby?
Um, food. It's always good to talk about. What are you having for lunch today?
Okay, lunch. So I did not decide yet. Let's see after breakfast because the time over here is 9 and lunch after 12
Yeah.
or around 1 p.m. So I didn't decide. Maybe it would be paneer.
Yeah.
It is favorite of my child.
Yeah. That's good.
What about you, Abby?
I'm going to have chicken.
Uh-huh.
It's it's chicken with like herbs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit salty actually. I made it yesterday and it's a bit salty, so I have to eat it. Yeah.
Great, great. So hope you like this session with me, Abby.
Yes, I did. It's great to speak.
And really, I'm very like, I want to show my gratitude from the bottom of my heart and soul. Make me comfortable uh, to give your precious time. It's really mean a lot to me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for getting in touch. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Have a wonderful time, Abby.
Thank you, and you. Take care.
You too, you too.